Well, hey y'all, and welcome back to Vlogmas day 11 or 12, whatever day I decide to put this out. But I am going to have sushi, and so I decided to just throw on some thick shit. And I'm gonna show y'all my little outfit, because like I said again, I'm probably the most feminine tomboy you ever want to meet. And I spruced up my hair with a little bit of water and tied her down. Okay, that piece of lint just gonna have to live. Period. Okay. Get she bun closer to she head and step back. I don't know how good y'all can see this, but I got on my thick little tube socks. I ain't got nobody here to hold the camera. Let me see if I move y'all. Hold on. In the way. Okay, now she's going. So that's me. Oh yeah, she back there, so. And my little textured leggings. Okay, stop. Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Nah, just playing. Now my knees gonna fucking hurt. I'm about to head to the car. I ain't that I look orange. I'm about to head to the car, and I guess I'll turn y'all on when we get there. Okay? What the fuck is going on with all this lint? Bye, y'all. Real quick tip I wanted to give to my ladies. When y'all are getting in the car, especially if you got anything in the 2000s or you unlock your car door, only press that motherfucker once if it's just you, so it don't unlock all your doors. And when you get in, relock your door. Now, when I put my car in drive, it's gonna unlock the door and lock it back. Childish. But just make sure you protect your motherfucking self at all times. Okay? So we're heading up here now, and I'll see y'all in a minute. So we are at MG Sushi. I'm just vlogging, girl. Where your mask at?
What she doing?
They gonna ask this, hey girl. Okay, so we going in, cause everybody in their bitch ass mama. You can talk. I'm gonna edit the voice out cause the music playing. Yes, girl. So you know, I am. That's it. We at on Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, hey y'all, new moo who dis? But sorry, last night got mad real, so I didn't finish recording none of our kick it session, but that was Essence, my own personal Issa Rae. I absolutely love her. Okay, she's the fucking best. Now I was actually going to, and I'm not finna show y'all what I'm drinking because they be wanting to play in my videos. I need all that monetization, you heard? But I was gonna record me and another friend of mine. Oh, I think this pops, and if it do pop, I'm finna get a different bottle. I was. Oh yeah, this one that popped. Y'all, hold on. Okay, because the bottle that pops, I have to have Mike open that. I don't like that shit. But what I was going to end up recording today. Yes. I was gonna basically have y'all come with me while I kick it with my friends or whatever, because I had a date planned today with my other good Judy to watch the versus battle. But as y'all know, Ashanti caught COVID, and they had to postpone till 1/9. So let's put her in our prayers that she is feeling better. But other than she right here, we have our wine. Because I was like, why not just end this off talking about the girls' trip since everybody wanted to hear about that motherfucker. So boom, this is what happened. A friend of mine had decided, let's go to California, let's see Lonnie B for tax time. Yes, I do hood rat shit with my hood rat friends. So I'm like, okay, cool, fuck it, let's go. Because the concert, I think, was the day after we were supposed to get our taxes. At first, it was just her and I that were supposed to go. So some development had happened, and a person, which I don't fuck with like that no more, but she ended up moving in my complex. So she was like, well, what you got planned for the weekend? Whoop, whoop. And I'm like, oh, well, we going to LA. We going to see Lonnie B. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll see if, if y'all don't mind, me and my cousin can go or whatever. We can go in on the room. We can go in on the rental. And I'm like, well, nah, we just doing gas. Ain't nobody finna be getting no motherfucking rental to go next door. So she was like, okay, cool, bet. So we get the room. Now, I should have knew fucking better. Because we was only staying one night. The room was like $40 for that night. I don't know California like that. Okay, so I was like, okay, busted. We can all break that down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So we get out there, and like on the way out there, some of y'all may know, it may be men or women, I don't know, but y'all have friends that are not the same person that they are when other people are around. Then when it's just you and them, vibe be crazy amazing. But when other people come around, mysteriously, they either gravitate towards that person or gravitate towards doing shit to appeal or appease to that person. So I was like, on the way there, the first thing was attempting to argue with me about the front seat. Bitch, first of all, you were a +1. There's no motherfucking argument with me about this front motherfucking seat. Period. Because had it not been for me opening up my big motherfucking mouth, you wouldn't have been there. Or your fucking cousin. So, we get there. We get there early as shit. Mind you, because everybody's under the impression that they taxes is finna fucking hit. So, we get there early. And we going, and like, I had $25 in my pocket. And I had $11 on my debit card. So, I got a grand total of $36 motherfucking dollars. My homegirl, we gonna call her Yana. Yana had like $35. Okay. Mind you, we all put in on gas already, so gas already taken care of. We're literally here for one day. I'm not tripping. So, and what we gonna call her? Keisha. Keisha comes and she has what, $30 Her cousin, we're just gonna call her cousin. Her cousin has 20, 30 motherfucking, like literally we are out here on literally we are out here on a wing and a motherfucking prayer because everybody is literally waiting on some fucking tax money that never came until we came home. God's plan. I should have stayed my black ass at home. So we already had our tickets. We already had the gas. Everything was set up. Literally, the money that we had on us was supposed to be for spending money. So we get there too fucking early to get into the room. So that's how we ended up at Venice Beach. My homegirl was like, Ayana was like, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to just park and we can take us a quick little nap or whatever. As soon as we thought we was going to sleep, that security guard was like, hey, y'all can't sleep here. So they're like, fuck it. Let's just get out and go walk on the beach. Shit, ain't none of us from here. We don't know shit about no beach. So let's just go walk around. So we walking around and all the homeless people getting their shit together. And I'm like, I think we at the wrong motherfucking beach. I don't think we supposed to be at this beach yet because these people is picking up their pallets and shit. We actually entering into their fucking territory. So we go out and we want to walk around and see the water and shit like that. So we go and we look at the water. Ending up with me getting caught up in the motherfucking wave. Go to the other video if you want to hear that part again. And in that part, like I said, when I heard everybody yelling and screaming my name and I heard this bitch cackling, which was Yana. This bitch is cackling so loud that in my mind, we are not friends. But when I tell you that has been by far the realest bitch that I have ever dealt with, I mean this. Keisha, me and her ended up falling out. And Yana was the one that came. That's enough. Okay, I'm going to say that. Girl, I got to stop drinking. Okay. So, after we leaving, I'm soaking wet. I smell like salt, fish eggs, piss, sand. Well, I just want to get to this room. I just want to get in the room and wash my ass. So now I'm the only one wet and fucked up. So we go to the room and the people was like, oh, well, it's going to be $35 for y'all to get into the room early. That's a deposit that we hold until y'all leave. So when I get in the car, me and Yana get back in the car, me and her about to divvy up and give up our $10. And when we talking to the motherfuckers in the back, Cousin and Keisha, they both like, oh, well, this all I got. And if I give you 10, I'm only going to have 20 and whoopty-whoop and all this other shit. Bitch, I'm the motherfucker soaking wet and fucking stinking sitting up in Yana's car. So fuck it. I'm going to go ahead on and give up the money. So Yana was like, well, look, I'll meet you halfway. I said, no, because shit, a bitch may get fucking hungry later. And if we both fucking broke, that ain't finna do shit. So I'm like, fuck it. And then last thing I'm finna do is call at the time Mike wasn't my husband. I wasn't finna call him because he told me don't fucking go no way. He told me don't go no way. And the only reason you better call me is if you fucking stranded. So I was not. Before anybody say, well, you had a man. No, bitch. My man told me don't fucking go. Because he did not like 2 of the 3 people that I went with. So he told me not to go. I'm not calling my motherfucking mama for no spending money. A, because my mama done already told me, instilled in me, you don't go no motherfucking where broke. So all of this is on me because I knew better. So I said, fuck it, I need a shower. I can't do it. So I go in there and I give them the money that I have, the money on my card, and the money that I have in hand. So literally, I am flat broke out there with nothing but some rope motherfucking necklaces and some earrings. The only thing I can do out here is go to a pawn shop. Not doing that. So we go back to the room. When we get in the room, Keisha, one of the main bitches that did not want to give up none of her money, goes and turns the shower on. So I'm like, oh shit, somebody turn the shower on for me. And when I seen that bitch taking her bag in that fucking room, wait a minute, what you doing? Oh, I'm finna take a shower. No, bitch, you not finna do shit before me and I just paid for this room. You got me fucked up, sis. Go ahead and get up out of here. So me and her going back and forth. Oh, well, it's ridiculous that we got a trip. No, what's ridiculous, bitch, is that you in this room and all the fuck you paid for was the $10 deposit to get in this motherfucker. I'm the one flat fucking broke. I wish the fuck you would get up in that shower before me. We gonna be some fighting motherfuckers in here this evening. That's not fucking happening. Period. So when I get out of the shower, Keisha and Cousin have their stuff on the bed. Now, mind you, it was a pull-out couch in the living room and it was a bedroom. You're not getting a door. Bitch, I don't know. I may have been wrong at the time. I don't feel wrong. Let me know in the comments. But if we are in a bind, Nate, and you not the motherfucker that got us out of that bitch and you had the ability to, you don't get no additional amenities. I'm sorry. And it's not to be a bitch about it. But at the same time, it's to be a bitch about it because, my nigga, we came to you like, hey, if we all spend $10, we all ain't got shit but 20 after that. You and Cousin back and forth, no, I came out here to and after a while, bitch, I'm itching. I don't have time for none of this. I don't have time. I shouldn't have done broke nigga shit with broke bitches. That's what the fuck, that's where I fucked up at. I should have had my broke ass at home. Okay? So we get dressed, we change clothes, because mind you, I told you it's a turnaround trip. We're literally, this night is the night that Lonnie's performing. I already knew I wasn't going to have no cash on me, and if I did or did not, I planned accordingly. I brought me an outfit for hot, and I brought me some tennis shoes. I brought me an outfit for cold, because this is California. I brought me some boots. I brought me another outfit for just casual, whatever, but keep in mind, everybody knows Lonnie B is a gay man. I'm not finna break out the spaghetti straps and all that. Girl, she's so motherfucking mad about going to get that fish. Press boots. But, like I said, shouldn't have fucking been there, period. And again, Lonnie B is a gay man. I'm not finna break out the bells and fucking whistles for somebody that ain't there for me, no way. Not only that, I got a man at home. So, I put on my, what did I have on? I had on a white t-shirt, some blue jeans, my black boots, and I had on, a cardigan or whatever they call tied around my waist. Real cool, real cute. So they decide on the way, oh, well, we gonna go to the Slausons. Mind you, I'm the bitch with no money. So I said, cool, we can go. I'm not tripping shit. I look cool any motherfucking way. I'm cute. I ain't tripping. So we go and we're walking around the Slausons and they start looking for outfits. So first, Yana goes over and she sees this double split maxi dress shirt. She gets the shirt because all she brought was some white shorts to go with whatever it is that she got. So Keisha comes over Oh, girl, let me get me one of them shirts. I'm going to get it in blue, though, because I like that. That look cute. I like that. That's nice. We going to be stepping in that motherfucker. Mind you, they got on heels. They got on lace bras and all this other shit. Like, who the fuck you think you going to... Who you think coming to see y'all? SW fucking V? And even Cousin. Cousin had on a... she had on a high-low shirt. Everybody looked stupid. Overdressed. I got on boots. I got on flats. They have on heels. So, of course, when we get... As we leaving the Slossons or whatever, they go back to the room. They change clothes. As we leaving and heading up there, it was some bullshit about the radio. Keisha, from the back seat. Oh, well, since I got to sit in the back seat, can I at least do the radio? And Yana was like, girl, this is my car. Any music that's playing, this is my music. So it's like you doing little shit to make motherfuckers look like bullies. When at the end of the day, my nigga, you dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just you can't control nobody fucking stereo. All you did was put $10 in the gas tank. 20 maybe at the most. Like, knock it the fuck off. You don't get to control the goddamn radio. And when I say control the radio, this bitch wants to plug her phone into the radio. No. Ain't nobody do it. We finna get out anyway. So when we get there and we taking pictures, so I'm standing there, I'm taking my little pictures by myself. Me and Yana take our pictures. And Cousin was like, come on, let's take a picture, Nat. So me and Cousin take a picture. So she was like, oh, well, Natalie too dressed down. I don't want to take no picture with her. I said, bitch, didn't nobody ask you to take no picture with me. I think I did quite all right for my photo shoot. I'm straight. So she was like, oh, man, here you go feeling some kind of way. I'm like, no, shit, I'm fucking straight. I'm literally not tripping. Like, every single thing, if Yana says something, Keisha says something. It's just, and whatever she said was fucking identical to whatever the fuck Keisha had to say. I mean, whatever the fuck Yana had to say. So, Yana was like, Natalie look cute as fuck. She real LA vibe. We the ones out here overdressed to go see a gay man. Goddamn, I'm glad somebody fucking recognized. So, wig on fucking fleek. Okay, so we go into the place. Now, when we got in there to the auditorium, we got our seats. We left out because it was a liquor store right next door. So, as we going into the liquor store, a dude trying to holler at me. Keisha runs up from behind me. Oh, no, she has a boyfriend. Bitch, first of all, let me explain something to you. At that time, me and Mike was dating. And Mike already know how the fuck I get down when I'm out of town. Okay? I'm out of town. I'm enjoying my motherfucking self. And this may potentially be a motherfucking help for the home team. You shut your motherfucking mouth up. Period. If I don't remember I got a man, bitch, it ain't your job to remind me either. Okay? And not only that, I'm not trying to marry dude. I'm not leaving with dude. Dude literally just trying to shoot a shot. Give me a chance to say something. Mind you, I've had a ring on since, excuse that now. I've had a ring on since me and Mike have been together. Since me and Mike have been together, I've had a ring on. He saw to that. Okay? So, and that was before we got married. So, I just turned around in disbelief because I'm like, okay. Well, bitch, you not single either, so what you talking about? Only person single here is Cousin. But I'm not finna trip. I'm going to keep my cool. So the dude was like, damn, your homegirl blocking like a motherfucker. I said, shit, she ain't blocking shit, nigga. We both in the store. That's all that's happening right now. What's there to be blocked? So dude ends up paying for all the shit that I got on the counter. So I grabbed Yana shit because, mind you, I'm in the liquor store with no money. So whatever the fuck I was getting out of there, Yana was going to pay for it. So I managed to finesse bro to go ahead on and pay for the shit. Again, I'm the one with no money. Not once did this bitch, and one day I may get in depth of why it bothered me so bad, the fact that she didn't look out for me, because I always look out for, if I fuck with you for real, the long way, I look out for you, period. Cousin was the only one I didn't fuck with like that. Yana, me and her, it was like a new developing friendship. Keisha, I had known this bitch since I was 17 years old. Okay? That was back in 2006. 2005, 6. Yeah, I had just turned 18. Yeah, so I was 18. That was back in 2005. Bitch, I clearly said in the beginning, this was 2012, 2013. So, bitch, you know me well enough to know I cut for people I fuck with. So, not once did she say, hey, friend, you want something? Because you know I paid all my money for this room. Hey, friend, you want something? Hey, friend, you need something? Hey, friend, you hungry? Nothing. Didn't say nothing. So, Yana was like, go ahead. Before we came in the store, and I forgot to even mention that. Sorry. Before we went in the store, Yana was like, well, whatever you want up out of here, my nigga, let me know. And I got you, or just throw it up on the counter. So when dude went on and paid for my shit, I threw Yana shit up there. Oh, well, here go my stuff, this Keisha. Give me your stuff, cousin. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not at all. This ain't that and that ain't this. And this ain't how that finna go. Okay? So she had an attitude because they had to pay for their own shit. So when we go out, me and Yana, we standing outside, we talking or whatever. Damn, them free snacks must taste real good. So like you antagonizing shit to try and get socked in your motherfucking mouth and left in LA. So I said, yeah, well, free always tastes better. How about yours? Here you go, Natalie. Let's just go inside. See, anytime I have a response, it's here you go. You know what I'm saying? This was happening the whole time on the fucking trip. And I'm not that motherfucking problematic. Really, I'm not. So it's like, here I go with what? You said something to me first. If you gonna fuck with me, why can't you be fucked back with? Oh, it ain't no fun to be fucked on. It's only fun when you doing the fucking. Like, tell me something. We ended up going into the show. While we're in the show, Lonnie is acknowledging people in the audience. So he said, shout out to all my bitches with natural hair. And he put the spotlight on me. He said, you, stand your ass up. Mind you, my hair not real. But the way I got it slicked over, all you can see is my hair, my scalp, and all that other shit. He said, give me a 360, bitch. He said, I love how you look. He said, you dressed down and dressed up at the same time. He said, oh, but baby, get into that hair. Now, I'm standing in the middle of this concert. I'm standing up and I'm looking around. I'm excited because of him, acknowledging me. Just for me throwing together, I didn't go buy this outfit. This wasn't shit on me brand new, but this fucking wig. And I'm literally here with no money in my fucking pocket to see you. So for you to acknowledge me, blew my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Yana got her phone out. Yeah, bitch, yeah, turn around, show line. Hyping me up. When I looked over, like I said, me and cousins don't fuck around, so I didn't really look at her. But when I looked over at Keisha, this bitch had a stone cold fucking attitude. I'm talking about livid. But bitch, you went all out like this for, he don't want you. Like, you're not an option here. Every man here is here with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or they hear what they do. They not here. Nobody's here for you. Period. Your best bet was to get with one of them niggas at that liquor store. That was it. But because you're not getting a certain amount of attention, and she's smaller than me. So, confidence is key. If you believe, they believe. And I may talk shit about how I'm built like a bus and all that other shit, but baby, when she get dressed, And I'm talking about for real get dressed. Like when I put some shit together and I know I'm going somewhere, get dressed. Oh, she looked good. Okay? Good. You understand what I'm talking about? So for him to acknowledge me and for me to look over to my right and somebody that I've cut for years has a attitude, blew my mind. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I'm enjoying the show. The entire time, she has this sulk on her fucking face. Like, that was funny. Lonnie has a segment where he started talking about fucked up friends. He was like, if you in here with that bitch, don't look at her, look at me. He said, but give me a head nod and a motherfucking wink when I'm talking about her. And he hit so many nails on the head about this bitch just in this fucking trip. Not only shit that Mike and another friend of mine had been trying to get me to realize about this person a long time ago. And not only that, before Mike, my relationship before Mike, he and her got into it to the point where he was like, bitch, you messy as fuck, stay the fuck from around her. I'm the type of person, that's my friend. You're not finna do her or talk to her like that. This don't go like that. That's not how this finna go. And I intervened in that and I was like, look, hey, you don't tell nobody not to fuck with me. If I don't want to fuck with her, that's my business. So me and him get into it on account of her, when in all honesty, and it took years, and I hate that it did, and if I ever cross paths, I'm going to apologize to him. But it took years for me to recognize that what he was saying was fact. He just was, I have an issue with letting go of friendships. My grief process is horrible. I will hang on. I'm a pack rat when it comes to people. Just because, hell, I'm a baby of 6. My siblings would come around when they come around, and then the older we got, they come around when they need something. You know what I'm saying? So when I get genuine friendships, or friendships that I feel like they're genuine for the time being, I cling on to them. So, and I fight for them the way I would fight for family, because I don't fuck with family too much like that. So it was difficult for me to understand that this bitch really wasn't for me. So when we leave the show, we all got to go up and take a picture with Lonnie and get a video. And then, you know, they guided us over to some merch. So I tells Lonnie, I said, baby, I love you to death. You got to do this video for my mama. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I said, and when he got, I said, I spent my motherfucking last to come see you. I said, I can't even get a keychain. He said, oh, bullshit, you not finna not get no keychain if that's all the fuck you want. So Lonnie gives me a fucking keychain. He does the video for my mama. He takes the picture with me. He tells me how beautiful I look, how good I look. You're effortlessly beautiful. That's the word that he used. As we leaving, Yana was like, well, Natalie, y'all want to go to the club or whatever, since we only got a few hours to get some sleep before we have to, go head back. And I'm like, shit, I'm cool with going to a club. I ain't tripping. We can kick it. I said, hopefully they ain't got no cover charge, because, bitch, I'm in trouble. Making light of the situation. In fact, Keisha was in the front seat this time because I let her sit in the fucking front, because I wanted to stretch out. I can see her in the rearview mirror. Oh, well, shit, we all ain't dressed for no club. Like, bitches throwing zingers the entire time we're there. The entire time we're there. Oh, we all ain't dressed for no club. I said, and by we all, who you mean? Because everybody in here comfortable with what they got on. Well, I'm just saying, you dressed down and we all gonna be dressed up. I said, bitch, it wasn't a problem for Lonnie. Next case. Oh, well, no, I don't feel like going. I'm cramping, blah, blah, blah. Straight. Say that, bitch. Or just say the fact that you broke. But can we go get something to eat, this bitch says. Now, mind you, I don't have no money. Okay? I don't have no fucking money. Oh, let's go get something to eat. Let's go to, I can't remember what, it was a chicken place. I want to say Timmy Chan's so bad, but I don't think that they got Timmy Chan's in California. It was a chicken place down there right next to a liquor store. So Yana goes in to the liquor store. She was like, friend, I'm finna go grab us some drink. You want something? I was like, no, whatever you get, I'll just get a sip of that or whatever. I don't want to drink tonight. I'm cool. And she was like, your vibe off. Mind you, now Yana, a little backstory. Me and Yana met through my ex. My ex that I dated from middle school up until graduation. When I graduated, she ended up getting pregnant for the nigga. We didn't know nothing about each other until she got pregnant. And he started showing up to my house in her car. And one day she left her phone in her car and she tracked her fucking car. And that's how she found out about me. So me and her wasn't cool at first. And one day she came to his mom's house and I was there visiting his mom. And she was like, okay, we got to talk. She said, because he ain't here and you here. So what's going on? And I'm like, bitch, literally, I'm cool with the family. You know, I don't give a fuck who come around. I would love to meet your baby, bitch. I ain't got no problem with you. And then I got a whole new nigga. I'm not tripping. That's water under the bridge. It's unnecessary shit. I don't give a fuck. And from that point on, we built a friendship that still to this day, I still fuck with Yana. Till this day. Till this day, I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how our relationship grew. And get your breath back, girl. My mom brought me some motherfucking fish. From Mario's. So all I wanted was just some fish. Okay. So. Amen. This is my first meal of the fucking day. Goddamn, I ain't ate nothing today. That just made me even fucking hungrier now. Hold on, y'all. Let me prepare my meal. So, like I said, I can't remember quite where I left off, but oh no, I do. So Yana was like, friend your vibe off and tell me what's wrong. And I was like, nothing, I'm just not enjoying the time here. And she said, oh, I can understand why. She was like, why a bitch coming for your neck so tough? That's supposed to be your partner. I said, I don't know, but when we not amongst the crowd, I'ma ask this bitch what is the problem. And I mix this my ketchup and hot sauce. So I told her when we not amongst the crowd, I'ma ask her what the fuck, because I'm not the type of person that want to make you feel like I'm trying to show out. And whatever issue you got with me, bitch, you got it with me. So it's for me and you to discuss what the fuck the issue is. It's not for everybody else to know. So she was like, okay, cool. So they go up in the food spot. Again, Keisha never bothered. Hey, friend, you thirsty? You hungry? You want anything? Nothing. So Yana comes out and she got extra chicken. And she was like, friend, I got this for you, because I know you're not going to say nothing. And I'm like, and I almost wanted to cry, because it's like, Keisha, the bitch was living in my complex thanks to me. Not only living in my complex, but living next door. I did way more, and I won't get into too much detail, but that alone was one of the newest things that had just happened. I did that on the strength of, we friends, I love you, let me look out, and you need a place to stay. So for you to not even check on a motherfucker like, hey, you need something, nothing. And me, the type of person I am, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no anyway. Like something to drink, cool. But when it come down to $5, $10 to eat, I'm good. I'm good. So Yana comes out with some fucking food. And when I say I was just so irritated, I couldn't even eat it. When we got back to the room, I went outside because I called Mike. I had to either talk to somebody that can calm me down, understand my headspace, or get me the fuck up out of there. So when I called Mike, I said, babe, I'm ready to come home. I said, I don't like how the fuck I'm being treated out here. And I know me. It's finna result to me putting my motherfucking hands on somebody, so I'm ready to leave. So Mike was like, okay, I'm finna call and see. He was like, would you prefer me to drive? Or do you want to get a bus ticket? How you want to get here? And I was like, well, shit. I was already prepared for a drive. See how much a bus ticket is. So he was like, well, stay on the phone. I'm going to see how much the ticket is. So as he's on the phone, Yana comes out and she was like, friend, don't do what you're trying to do. And I was like, what you mean here? That's it? Girl, if you don't eat that fish. So she was like, don't do what you're trying to do. She was like, hey, Mike, go ahead on and let me talk to her. So I'm in tears at this point because in my spirit, I want to punch this bitch across her motherfucking neck. Ah, like that. Because you fucking with me at this point. Not only that, I feel like you playing on my motherfucking soft heart, but you doing shit underline. I like a forward. If you're gonna be a bitch, be straight up and forward about the shit, because that's how I am. I don't like a sneaky, funny fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that bitch. She said, friend, we only got 4 more hours here. It's 1 a.m. She was like, if you want, we'll get up and we'll leave at 3. She was like, just let me get 2 hours of sleep and we'll leave. I said, well, I think I want to go sit in the car. So I had a homegirl, Charlene, love her to death. And I called Charlene. I said, bitch, I'm in your city. What's happening? So she comes down to the room and she was like, bitch, if you ever come back to LA and you book a fucking room here, she was like, don't ever do that shit. Call somebody that's from here so they can tell you where the fuck not to stay. Because you may as well went to the Snooty Fox for what the fuck you got going on here. And we smoked. We kicked it. I explained to her what was up. And we just had a cool time. So by the time She stayed there with me till about 2:30, 2:45, almost 3 o'clock. And when I went in, Yana was getting dressed. And she was like, oh, bitch, we can head out. I'm cool. She was like, my bitch that bothered where you can't come up in here and lay down. She was like, nah, we finna go. So she's waking everybody else up. And, oh, I left the part out about Mike. So, like I said, before Mike got off the phone, Yana told him, no, we're not doing none of that. She here, period. I'm going to get her home because I'm the one got her from the house. So, we get in the car, and Cousin and Keisha, oh, why is it so early? Why are we getting up now? And Yana was like, bitch, because we ready to go home. So, you can get up or find you another way. So, when, as we're getting ready to leave, mind you, when checkout time comes, when we check out, I get my money back. So, as we're packing shit up, the bitch was like, oh, friend talking to me. Keisha was like, oh, friend, I got a couple more pieces of chicken. You want some? At 4 a.m. Didn't ask me shit when we was there. Didn't ask me shit the whole time y'all was eating. Didn't even know that I had a plate because Yana brought some. But praise God, before I could even say something, Yana was like, oh, I looks out for my bitch. I got her some fucking chicken. Her chicken in there, she just didn't want it. And I just walked out and I literally said nothing other than talking to Yana because like I said, I don't fuck with Cousin. I said nothing the entire time. I made my jokes with Yana. We kicked it, we laughed, we smoked, we did whatever we did, and that was it. I didn't talk to nobody in the back motherfucking seat. But mind you, me and this bitch live next door to each other. So when we get home and we get out the car, she was like, you okay? You ain't had much to say? I said, no, because I don't want no smart ass shit being said the fuck back. And I led with that because, hey, I just got off the fucking road. I've been pissed off all motherfucking day since yesterday. I'm literally emotionally drained. I am tired. And I looked up the stairs and I could see Mike standing there. And Mike came downstairs. Mind you, she had a nigga living in her house and that's all the fuck that nigga did. Mike came down, he grabbed my bags, he did all that other shit. Hugged and kissed me and all that other stuff. So now you want to talk about it. Now you want to be sensible. Now you want to figure out why the fuck my attitude been this way since the last time you said some silly, stupid ass fucking shit. So Yana ended up coming upstairs with me. And she was like, friend, next time we go out of town, bitch, you don't invite nobody. My mama gonna call 1,000,001 fucking times tonight. All because I asked her to give me some fish that I fucking paid for. Anyway. You know, so Yana came upstairs and she was just like, do she act like that all the time? I said, hell, fuck no. Why the fuck would I invite somebody? I invited you. For me to invite you to come and you be a total bitch to me? The whole reason I didn't delve deep into her motherfucking ass is, A, we in California. All I gotta do is put up with this bitch for a few more hours. And I'll be back home. And when I get on my territory, then I ain't got to fuck with you for real. And it took, I'll say I didn't speak to her for about 3-4 months. Until one day it just came out and she was like, you ain't talking to me. I said, no, bitch, I didn't appreciate how the fuck you acted in California. Straight up. I said, now, as a motherfucking friend, if you know I done spent all my money on this goddamn room, why not look out for your partner? Because that's just what the fuck you should do. Even though I'm going to say no, but still. Friend, I didn't even think about it like that. And you know I'd have did this and woo-woo, we was all out there broke. Yeah, but bitch, I was broke. Bitch, y'all just had a little bit of money. I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, but at the same time, I had to be mad at my motherfucking self because that was the last time I ever went out of town with a bunch of bitches. And that was the last time I didn't listen to my motherfucking mama. You don't go nowhere broke. You don't ever want to be the broke friend. Do not. If you ain't got it, you ain't going. And that is the motto. If I got to worry or wonder, first of all, My mom always told me you don't go nowhere without being able to have at least bus fare to get home. Even if you can't provide a taxi for yourself, at least be able to hop on the city kitty. So bus fare, that's already to the side. If you got to find you a place to sleep that night, you ought to have that money on you. If you can't at least go nowhere with $100 or more in your fucking pocket, you may need to stay at home. Especially out of town. Out of town, I don't travel nowhere with nothing less. $500 is my max. And that's making sure room paid for, car paid for, everything else paid for. And not only that, I have a better time with myself. So, that was it. Bitch, after that, I didn't fuck with her no more heavy or going out and kicking it like that for a long time until we just fell out about something else. But that's, no. But yeah, so that was pretty much the story time on the worst motherfucking trip I've ever been on. It was self-inflicted. It was self-inflicted because my ass shouldn't have been there. Broke. Not only that, not in my own shit. So whenever I got pissed the fuck off, I can get the fuck. But being that I paid the deposit for the room, bitch, I wasn't going nowhere. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed the story time. It's lengthy as a bitch. Sorry about the interruptions. Y'all go ahead and like, subscribe. We are almost to 8K fucking subscribers. I'm mad at my inconsistent ass. Because if I can rack up almost 700 subscribers in 2 weeks, just from being consistent, well, at least a week and a half, I could have been did this shit. I could have been, we could have been grew this family. We could have been stroking. That's what we could have been doing. So, I'm going to get this video out. As y'all know, it take a couple of hours for this shit to upload. So, you may not see it until the 13th. But it is for the 11th. Okay? Thank y'all again so much. Make sure, again, y'all like and subscribe. We should not have more comments than likes. Like, comment. Excuse me. If you're new here, subscribe, like, comment. Or you can do it backwards. Comment, like, subscribe. Bell notifications. Bell notifications, subscribe, like, comment. However you do it, get it done. And, do you want to say bye? Come here. Tell my mommies. Tell my mookies. Come on. Now I got to wash my fucking hands. All right, say bye. Look at them. Not my food. Look. Say bye. Say bye. Stop. Say bye. Bye, y'all.